Sounds like shit when you single out the tracks though. It's gotta be stacked. Yeah, these are all my vocals. Um, Obviously recorded a bunch of different takes of the same shit. I just stacked it so it sounded like a proper, I guess, choir. So usually when I do this, I have like the first pass of the vocals, and let's see, I'll process it with like reverb EQ, and then I'll print that out and I'll pitch it up, and then I'll pitch it back down, and then I use like little alter boy to like fuck with the pitch a little bit, or like the formant of that sound, and then I'll stack it and I'll put it in with the original recording so it sounds more like random and more like a choir, just kind of like faking it. But yeah, I wanted to hop on live real quick to talk about my latest drop, just to let you guys know. It's not my usual type of pack. It's not my one shot. It's not my sample library. It's more of like a toolbox of just some textures that really been kind of taking my samples to the next level. And I worked together with this producer. I think he's in the chat. His Instagram handle is at di1eg8. This dude's a beast. He threw together some textures and noises that are the sauce. Like, I've been throwing this into everything. Just little birds, like little bird sounds can take a sample, even a basic sample, to some next level shit, because it's almost like glue. You'll have a sample that has like some really empty parts. It's ear candy for like the background of whatever you're working on. Without it, it's cool, but it just sounds naked. I need those birds, like the birds, and it just adds like that little bit of ear candy that you need for the sample to sound more complex than it really is. And this kid threw together a pack and he sent it to me of like, he sent me like over 60 or 50, and we kind of narrowed it down to 30. So if you want some of these textures, the link's in my bio. You can't miss it. It's my latest post. Just pick it up. Add like the birds, the running water. Pick a noise. Just add it to your beat, and make sure it's subtle. Just lower the volume, and you'll see the difference. There is this one instance of the vocal though. I remember someone in the earlier had commented about it. That's like a children's choir. It's actually the original recording just pitched up and then messed with the formant in this plugin called the Sauce. I would bring it up, but it takes forever to open. But it's called the Sauce, and I just played with the formant knob, and I made it like I put it at like 3 o'clock, so it kind of made it higher, and then I brought the mix about 50%, and it gave it like this really really nice tone, and I even pitched it up. So this is normal. And then no, it's not the Kyle Beats. I think his shit's called like Drip, but this one's called the Sauce. It's like an orange. I think he called it the Drip, and then he had to change the name because of this specific plugin called the Sauce. I think this is the reason why he had to change the name. How much is the sauce? How much is the sauce? I think it's like $100 or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Or like it could be less. But yeah, so that I'm pretty sure that's why Kyle Beats had to change the name. But I haven't used Drip yet. I'll have to check that out. But for now, I've been using the Sauce on vocals to play with the pitch and formant of the sound. It does something. The only reason I can't say it's perfect because like the latency on it's ridiculous. I can't play it in real time. I have to literally open it, process my shit, print it, and then completely shut off the plugin because everything falls out of time, which kind of sucks because I wish I could keep it open. Sicky Beats, what's good, bro? You're having a good day, man. Hope you're having a good day too. Thank you. So yeah, play the sample again. There's something special about adding like those textures, and that's why I wanted to put the pack out. I mean, it's $12. You really can't go wrong with this shit, and it's like 30 sounds that just open it, drop in a sound, and it just adds like that special like layer of something. I don't even know how to describe exactly what it does, but it fills in the background in a really nice way without it being too in your face. Yeah, those R&B drums. You already know, man. Where is it? I swear by this kit. This kit's the shit. Yeah, this kit's amazing. What else? So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. But if you guys want to pick up the pack, links in the bio, and let me know what you guys think. I want to keep making stuff like that where it's not just strictly loops and like compositions, more like tools, and make them affordable. Just stuff you guys can really use to make your productions better. And I wouldn't put it out if I didn't use it because I use all of those fucking songs. these sounds straight out the box are pretty like straightforward. They're not I didn't really, or we, I guess we didn't really process them too much because we wanted to kind of leave room for you guys to stack and layer and pitch up and down freely. You know, it's kind of like a starting point. Working on some loops, some starters. So these are just a little bit like dumbed down versions of compositions, not fully fleshed out. They're just loops. I worked on a few. And yeah, like a lot of these compositions got so many different like sections of different noises, and they're actually pretty long. But I like to kind of go in and chop out a section that is not too noisy, but right in the middle. This one's got birds in it, so it's perfect. Oh, you know what? Make that a little bit longer. Take the low end out. You should be straight. Just asking questions. I bet you can build some dope birds. Yeah, I mean you can get a lot of dope songs from really anywhere. Just wanted to go through some of these. real simple shit, straightforward. A lot of these loops take a few minutes to throw together. It's not, like as long as you get the chords down, like a quick melody, try not to overthink it. Let's see what else I got here. All these are just ideas. Let's play something else. The Stream Deck's dope. I mean, for just pulling things up really quick. I have all my main shit, email, Instagram, Photoshop, all like the shit that I use every day is on here. I can't decide between the Prophet 6 or 2. If this is your first time synth, I tell everyone to pick up the Prophet Rev 2. Only because you can get a lot more for a lot less. If you got, depending on what your budget is, you can get the 16 voice, I think, for 2 Gs, and that right there is incredible. It's a powerhouse, and a lot of people favor the Prophet 6 because it's like more reminiscent of like vintage synthesizers, but you can literally make any sound on the Rev 2. You know, just as long as you dial it in, you can make anything with the Prophet Rev 2. And I mean, like the 6 is dope, but you got 6 voices. You're kind of limited there. And you can make a lot of great sounds on it, but Prophet Rev 2 just covers way more. From leads, pads, rhythms, arps, like you can literally do anything with that keyboard. If I were to get rid of everything that I have now, I would stay with just the Prophet Rev 2, because that's all I would need. So I got the Rev 2, the 16 voice, and the Prophet 6 right underneath. And to be honest, like I usually, if I want to make something fast, I'll come here. If I want to spend more time to sound design, I'll go up here. And then for something more unique and different, use the OB6. The only reverb plugin that I use is Valhalla. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, Valhalla Room is literally the only reverb that I personally enjoy. I got a bunch of other ones, but that's just the first one that I open up. But other ones that I recommend is let's see. I recommend pretty much anything of the Valhalla. I think they got the plate, the room, the shimmer, and the vintage verb. All those are great. And then the Arteria reverbs are really nice. And then Slate Digital makes a really good one. I thought I had it. But yeah, if you look at Slate Digital, they have a reverb plugin that's really good. I can't seem to find it here. Oh yeah, here we go. Verb Suite Classics. Low-key, I've been seeing homies reaching for some old plugins just because everyone posts them. This one right here is great. By Slate Digital. Really dope. I use this quite a bit. But the thing is, it does take, I don't know, sometimes it uses a lot of CPU, other times it doesn't, but I'll process it, print it, and then I'll just kind of leave it. Or I won't use it because I don't want to have it take up any CPU or any space on the mixer. I'll just process my shit, print it, and delete it. I don't like to have too many plugins lingering. Except I'm like, maybe this one I have a few more just because I'm still working on this shit. But